In New Jersey, Frank and Lauren Rose have discovered bedbugs in their child's bedroom. They're terrified of where they'll find the tiny blood-sucking creatures next.
They were on my baby. They were on his blanket, on his bed frame. I was very afraid.
When your home is being invaded by things that you don't want there, whatever that pest may be, it's a very disturbing experience.
My baby's laying there being fed on by 5, 10, 15, 20 bugs. I was racking my brain trying to figure out how I could have gotten this bug.
Bedbugs are the pest of the 21st century. The way people travel, the way people ship things. It's very easy for these creatures to hitch a ride. Some cities are even reporting an increase of 500% or more.
In the Rose household, the boys move out of their room. Frank and Lauren begin an all-night battle to root out the bugs.
Now we're in a fight mode. We're in like this battle zone.
Once I started getting into the bed and pulling everything apart, they would start to scatter and go into little crevices and hide.
We're smashing inside the holes and killing them.
It was pretty disgusting. It was pretty disgusting.
This went on from 1 o'clock in the morning till 7 o'clock in the morning. We weren't even talking. We were just working. So I get everything wrapped up. I've got everything in bags and out of the house.
But it will take more than spearing a few bugs with a knife and throwing out some clothes to kill off this microscopic menace. The Roses are horrified to imagine what their new neighbors will think.
I'm mortified. I don't want anyone to know. And I remember my husband specifically saying to me the next day, "Do not tell a soul."
People feel a stigma attached to bedbugs where they're associated with the poor and with dirty homes, when that's not the case at all. Bedbugs can infest anybody's house, no matter how much money you make or no matter how clean your home is.
Frank and Lauren hope their extreme cleaning will have vanquished the bugs once and for all.
But again, a week later, I was getting bit.
The battle moves to the next level with a professional exterminator.
He said that from what he saw, that it had been quite a few months that they had been living there, and it was a pretty decent-sized infestation.
And once established, bedbugs can take over every corner of a room.
As infestations grow, although they are primarily found associated with beds, they can be found in other areas, such as nightstands and alarm clocks, or radios, or even stuffed animals.
The initial feeling was, we have someone here, they're going to take care of our problem, this is going to be over soon. We started to feel a little bit better at this point.
Our bedrooms and the whole 3rd floor is now quarantined off. Doors are closed, the whole 3rd floor is off limits.
The family moves downstairs while the infested upper level is sealed off. The next morning, Lauren is straightening up the makeshift beds in the living room when she finds a bedbug.
It's dead. So we said, okay, it's all right. We found a dead one.
And dead bugs don't bite. Lauren sounds the all clear.
A common reaction that people have when they find bedbugs in the home is that they're going to go sleep in another room. But what's going to happen is that after a time, these bugs are going to follow you around the house wherever they have to go to find you. That can actually make the infestation much more difficult to treat.
My husband and I are sitting there one day, and he stops talking, and he gets up, and he goes and looks at the floor, and he said, "Look." And there was one crawling across the kitchen floor. Blood splattered out of this bug. That was my child's blood. It was so offensive to me.
It's the worst possible news. Despite professional pest control treatment, the bugs have reappeared, and somehow They've spread downstairs.
Immediately, our eyes went right to the sock monkey. It was one of his favorite things to play with, so it was always upstairs and downstairs, upstairs and downstairs.
All the money spent on pest control measures upstairs has been for nothing. The bedbugs have simply hitched a ride downstairs on their son's favorite toy.
Bedbugs can be attracted to anything that you handle regularly because it's going to have your odor on it. Even a child's stuffed animal that it plays with all the time, it could be attracted to that item because it smells like the child.
They're powerless to defend themselves from a tiny bloodsucker that will go a long way for a meal.
Bedbugs can travel 50 to 100 feet or more in search of food if they are hungry enough.
Lauren and Frank are now spending thousands of dollars on more extermination efforts.
We called for our follow-up treatment and took a contract out to treat the whole house. And this time, they sprayed everywhere. Every single room in the entire house.
Surely, it's game over, even for the battle-hardened bedbugs.
A week after the second treatment, the bites began again. It was horrible. We thought we were on our way to getting rid of this problem, and here they are again.
When we apply pesticides, it may eliminate 99% of a pest, but we don't want to underestimate a pest's ability to survive because their sole goal in life is to eat and then to reproduce to expand the colony.
The night I woke up with 100 bites, on my neck and another 300 on my forearms. That was the turning point. I was done. I was finished. I didn't know what else to do. It seemed like we were doomed.
All the pest control measures so far have failed. The Roses have spent nearly all their life savings and have no idea what to do.
This was going to either be a way of life for us, or we were going to have to pack up and move.